If you are watching this after the stream event, I recommend skipping ahead a few minutes as I'm currently setting up the stream. Should only be a minute. Seems that everything is set up in order. Ah, right, I almost forgot. Twitter is a good tool. There we go. And camera. So, room 54. I researched very limited info before I start my horror games, but from my understanding, I am Daniel, our wife is Desirée, and we are having a winter vacation up in the mountains, where things apparently go a little bit wrong. I like the title screen here. Very VHS footagey. Very creepy. Do you want to start a new game? Yes, please. The title of the game is Room 54, but so far from what I've seen from all the scenes, it's very outside-y. When I hear Room 54, I think of a hotel or something. It's very foggy on this loading screen. Walking towards the fog. Must be very cold. It did say it was in the winter half year. Winter vacation. Generating suspense. 1984. Okay, so it's a while back. Daniel and Desirée, a young married couple, decides to spend their winter holiday in their small mountain house in town of Roseburg. So that's already all I know. During their holidays, a series of inexplicable events begin to follow one another. Many citizens of the community begin to mysteriously disappear without a trace, including Desirée. Daniel finds her lifeless body in the middle of the forest. There are evident signs of a struggle. Who could be so cruel? Upon further investigation, Daniel finds a mysterious figure lurking in the shadows. What is it? Why is it attacking citizens of Roseburg? All of the routes in and out of Roseburg are inaccessible due to a strong storm in the area. Daniel must try to find an alternate escape route if he expects to survive. Damn, we're jumping straight into this. A lot of things have happened already. Our wife is dead. Well, I presume this is room 54 at an exclusive hotel, and there was a sigh. Waking up and reality grabbing us. 1984. Ashamed unlocked, welcome to Roseburg. That shadow creeped me out a bit at first. I thought someone else were waking up with me here. Ooh, a lantern. A flashlight. Well, this one, I guess. I was looking at this. It's hardly a flashlight. The L to toggle on and off. Yeah, I'm used to F for flashlight. L for lantern. So why can't I just pick up the lantern? The atmospheric illuminating device. So I assume some sort of hotel or so then, up in the wintry resort. Although a bit summery photographs. Must be warm and fresh air. The game features an automatic save system. You can save also from the in-game menu. Alright. Build a raft. The water is too cold to swim across. It's the winter half year. Hey, I just realized that there is no coffee in the pantry anymore, and you know I just can't get enough of it. I'm going in town to get the Eagles. Get to the Eagles. Is that Eagles Market? To take also other things for dinner. I'll take a stop at Everbooks, the bookstore on McDowell Street, where I'll get lost among all those novels, you know. How about you join me as soon as you wake up, Desi? So, a bookworm, eh? Getting lost in the library. Getting lost. Not much for reading myself. I want to get more into reading. Still haven't finished The Shining, the book. The movie is one of my favorite movies, though. It's supposed to be very different. The shadow creeps me out. It's weird having the activate flashlight button on the L, so I have to sort of like stretch over there. But one must not complain. I will get used to it. It was like a date with Desirée. Or no, it has to be a generic picture if this is just a lodge, a temporary resort. Unless we own the place. Yeah. Well, it looks nice. Too empty for my... Sounded like something was lurking outside. I just want to stand still for a bit because that was a bit freaky. A church, the local church. Sound like a small place. Water tower. I don't have a good feeling about this place at all. Ugh, the shadows are not helping. That's just the music. The light flickering a bit is also creepy. Oh, yes. One of those very, very old-fashioned computers. It is 1984 after all. Back then when some keyboard keys were dark gray as well. Nice hat. Saving in progress. Do not exit from the game. Shall I wait before I exit the house as well? Do not exit the house while the saving icon is present. Alright. Oh, it is very foggy indeed. Just like the loading. So we skipped quite a bit. Our character knows so much more than us right now. Apparently there's a creature on the loose and we have to get out of here. Well, let's go for the car, why don't we? Dead. Well. The game crashed. Let's try that again. I assume I didn't get killed. I'm gonna assume the game crashed. Or we reload the last save right before we exited. I'm good at glitching things up, aren't I? Something lurking in the forest. Something. Probably just a residential murderer. Sounded so demonic, the way they mentioned it. Maybe that's just my mind. I like the music though. So half glitchy loading. Alright, let's try entering this shed again. Now what do we have here? A little workshop. I wouldn't expect to see a fireplace in here. A fridge? Some sort of energy bars, I think. Chocolate energy bars. Animal traps. Old bicycle. Can that be our escape route? Look like it could be Desiree's. Car. Tires. Hello, Bianca Lopez. How are you doing? Feel greeted. I'm currently playing Room 54, where I have to escape the wintry mountains for reasons yet undisclosed. Apparently something is roaming about, having killed our wife and other people, one by one. Car is not working. Well, guess we'll take the road then. Eerie sounds all around. I guess it's just weird crickets somewhere. I still don't know where is this though. Somewhere in the Americas, I presume. It said something about a raft that we could create. Oh god, it spooked me. A dog? Hello? Oh. That was a deer. It sounded like a dog. Oh god. Rest in peace, dear one. It sounded much more like a dog when it was at a distance. Were you alive a minute ago? Oh god, Jesus, why? Why everything got cold all of a sudden? Okay, you know I'm gonna take a little jog. If this thing truly was alive a minute ago, then whatever killed it is probably in there. That is creepy. Suddenly everything started breathing a lot of frost. It felt like someone was quite right behind me. Okay, I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna go this way. This takes me back. Okay, this is probably worse. This is a smaller path. What the where? Am I the only one alive right now? No, there was someone else. Sound like a woman being murdered. Damn, I picked the worst possible time to take a vacation here with Desiree. My now ex-wife, apparently. Are there more than one? They reported one thing going around. Oh, it's an open place. I hope the screaming didn't come from here. What the? Wildlife? Not feeling safe at all. Oh, Jesus Christ. I saw the blood, but then I thought I saw something else. Locker. Lockers are locked. I don't want to go out there. This would be the safest place for me, wouldn't it? What? Weird shorts. Ambience became slightly more friendly. I'm gonna treat that as me feeling less watched. Oh God! We just crashed down those stairs. Wood log. Sure, maybe we can use this for the rafts. If we can construct the... Oh dear Lord. What happened with the flashlight? Oh, there we go. Back into the cold realm of being hunted. Oh. The ice cold atmosphere has returned. Shouldn't this lamppost be on by now? Oh God, what? Was a branch breaking somewhere? I'm being watched, ain't I? Water tower. Wasn't the water tower a clue? Can we climb the water tower somehow? Is that a ladder? No, there's no ladder that I can see. Sounds like a very raspy breath somewhere. The main road. What's the red glow over here? It's very eerie. Roseburg Valley. The Shimon said, "Welcome to Roseburg Valley." Daniel says, "It's very cold outside. It's not a good idea to get into the water." Oh yeah. And thus build a raft. We need... Wait, what did I... Oh, okay, I planted those there, so I need More wood and a rope to tie it together, I suppose. But I don't want to go back there. I really do not. It's way too quiet. Quite a rich ambience and still way too quiet. Well, there's no way but forward. Well, that house will be as fine as any for gathering wood and a rope. Let's hope it has what I come for. Oh! Thought I saw something. This would be the first place such a creature would go to, wouldn't it? Saving in progress, do not exit. Saving in progress, do not die. What's happening to the ground here? Is this my sanity falling apart? I shouldn't be skulking like this. Maybe people think I'm the creature. And then they won't let me in. And maybe the plot twist is that I am the creature. I wouldn't mind not being at the bottom of a food chain. Oh. Entrance is open. It's a nice natural table. Maybe this is not the Americas because the shoes are here. Isn't it normal for shoes to be worn throughout the house in America? I might of course be very mistaken. I might be very, very mistaken. Feels like I'm walking into heaven here with all these tapestries. Any clues here for me? Why am I sweating already? It's probably just this flashlight struggling. Making me feel as if there's paranormal activity nearby. Imagine if I saw someone coming now up that hill. I could use the clothes, can't I? That would be wishful thinking to use the clothes as tying the lodges together to make a raft. What happened here? And why happened here? Hello, Cat K. Wooden. Thank you for popping by. It's nice to see you. How are you? It's strange how in games they make being alone at home is scary, while I personally find it pleasing. I can feel both. Being home alone is of course cozy and nice, and you can feel that you have a bit more freedom, but once you start freaking out about something, once something starts feeling off, it's going to be more and more creepy. And in this game, we have to get away from this wintry mountain because something is out there killing people. That is all we know. Looks like this door has an eye. Looks like all of them do. I'm not used to games making stepping sounds when I turn around. Every time I hear something, I think it's just something in the house with me. Might be something that's just very quiet that's here. That's what I'm taking a peek out every now and then in case Why was I startled there? In case something is outside. I mean, if there's a humanoid creature lurking there, they're gonna spot that there's lights going through the rooms. Nice to see you too. I'm doing good. How about you? I am doing fantastic. Well, my back is a little bit stiff today for some reason, so I don't know how long I will be playing. Horror games aren't exactly the best therapeutic treatment for that. I did have some experience with a haunted house twice. Really? I grew up at an alleged haunted house. In that same house, which I mentioned briefly in that game that I played. The game you made. Was it Caboose or Caboose? I am bad with pronunciations. A Frightening Dream, I think, was the English translation. My grandmother's and one apartment we lived in. You know, I always thought that the various shadows I saw, the noises I heard, and a lot of saving in progress, do not exit from the game. That sounds like some other entity entered the premises. Can I have a look down here? Thought I heard a breath. I'm gonna have a look down here. The first one. I heard things. I saw some shadows, but I heard a lot of things. I didn't think much of it. I was traumatized during my childhood because of it. But I wanted to, like when nighttime came, I just ran to the bed and didn't want to go up at night because I heard all those sounds. Even at times when I was home alone, I heard people walking. I heard voices. I heard all those sort of things, and I just disregarded it as my own insanity or being up too long, being tired, until many years later, when visiting aunts and family. What the fuck is that? Until visiting family told me about all the things they saw. Oh god, I don't. You know, I do believe that they encounter highly sensitive people. Huh? Yeah, I've heard that actually. I've heard that if you ignore spiritual presence, they're going to leave you alone more. I think this is the thing about paranormal activity. Oh yeah! Holy fuck! I did not expect it. I was about to run out. Welcome to the club. What the fuck? Why was that thing in there? Jesus Christ. But yeah, my aunt and many others and cousins told me about all the things that were there. And they don't lie about that stuff. Jesus. I'm sorry, but it was funny. That's okay. That's okay. It's supposed to be for entertainment, isn't it? You know, I don't trust this house. I don't trust this house. I'm gonna leave. It looked like a boiled person. It looked skinned alive. Jesus fucking Christ. Next house it is. And how it just suddenly burst through the door. You should. Next house, I presume you mean? Damn, that thing was quick. That launched at me. Jesus. Well. I'm sort of happy that I don't see any houses right now. Probably shouldn't be. Back down we go. I feel more comfortable walking along what I imagine to be the main path. I've seen shadows, as we call them, jinn. I've heard of that concept. Um, I don't know if you are Muslim, but Muslim friends have told me as well that they also call them jinn in their religions, and that they are not exactly like ghosts, but similar in a way, that everyone has their own jinn, maybe. They never appear to me in ugly figures. Yes, I'm Muslim. So are my half-sisters. They also speak... Well, they are fully Moroccan. Oh, I'm here now. Actually, let's just keep going. They are fully Moroccan. My father was from... I can't believe that branch caught me again. Again, for the second time. That scared me so much. Jesus. It looked like someone standing there. I'm pretty sure the author of this game put it there and was like, how can I make this look so as ambiguous as possible to make someone doubt. They appear to me in dreams or in a state of half sleep, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can see that. That also reminds me of what I mentioned about this lady who talked to me in my dream. For anyone watching, the Cat Cave Within just released their first horror game, or first atmospheric game, called Caboose, or Caboose, which is Arabic for, I think it was Arabic for a frightening dream. And if you like immersive environments, going through warm memories and sad memories, and perhaps bridging on a bit to the borderline nightmare, then check out Caboose. It's a cheap game. I think it was £2 or £3 at Steam. I wanted to write a review of it on Steam today, but it wouldn't let me. I bought it on there today as well to support you. Always support your fellow creators, but it didn't allow me to write a review. Perhaps it needs me to launch the game and play a bit. That was a very creepy sound. That was excessively... Okay, this is a dead end. What a disaster, no way to get through. Oh boy. It really looks like a good game. This, you mean? It's an interesting game. It's my heart can't take it when I'm being just chased like that. What is BPD? Thanks, you rat. You're my friend. Now I'm feeling shy. I don't want to go back there. I don't like boiled people, zombies, things spawning in houses, running at me. That caught me so like even when I saw it being stuck, I thought I had enough time to run out, and suddenly, no, it just launched at me after ages. Borderline personality disorder. Oh, is that a term? You know, you learn something new every day. This stream is just going to be filled with me being super paranoid, checking every little corner and crack in case there's a boiled, flayed zombie person waiting to eat me. Join the club, it said. Shouldn't stray off path. Oh, what? It crashed again, I think. Did it crash? It seems to have crashed. A second time since I started. So it's a little bit of an unpolished game, a little bit unstable. They recently started referring to it as emotionally unstable personality borderline type. Therefore, BPD is easier. Well, that I suppose. I recently played a game called At Dead of Night. I don't know how I managed to finish that game. That was so intense. But there was also talk of... I'm so bad with names. What was it? There was... I called it multiple personality disorder or something of the sort, and a friend corrected me saying this is the deprecated term. This is not something that they call them anymore. It's now I can't even think. I was so shook up about this. I need to rewatch this jump scare later. Okay, hang on. I need to really kill off this. It seems to really have taken a toll. It doesn't allow me to. Okay, here we go. Go to my second monitor and then crash. There we go. Now, I want to try a different game. Let's see. Hopla. Just let me... I will take a 5-minute break and I will start another game which I will be wanting to try. It's called I'm Scared. I played it a few years ago, some of it, but I didn't continue it for some reason. But I'm gonna start a new stream so that it shows the correct game to anyone who's interested in tuning in. How cute is that fox? Oh yeah, after a horror game you need a cute fox to soothe the mind. But yeah, if you're interested in watching more Cat Cave, then I am going to... after 5 minutes, I'm going to start a very unique game from what I remember. I don't remember much of it, but it was extremely unique, and you're going to see why. And it's called I'm Scared. So I will restart a new stream in about 5 minutes.